Spring 2026 marked Veronica Leoni's sophomore outing at the helm of Calvin Klein collection, an American house with a heritage of minimalism, sensuality, and an unflinching eye toward reality. This season, Leoni stretched the brand's legacy into both menswear and womenswear, building a dialogue about freedom, practicality, and that very American ability to make the essential feel radical. Calvin Klein has always been about the woman who doesn't ask for permission. This collection underscored that idea with a studied tension between structure and softness. The show opened with broken tailoring, suits fractured and spliced, seams deliberately undone, shoulders rethought. It was as if Leoni wanted to dismantle the old power suit and rebuild it for women who no longer feel compelled to dress for someone else's gaze. That thread of liberation carried into the conversation around underwear and leggings. Calvin Klein, after all, helped define how Americans understood intimacy as fashion. Leoni nodded to that history with stretch jersey leggings paired not as gym gear, but as sleek, sculptural foundations. The whisper of those iconic underwear ads lingered, not in nostalgia, but in a contemporary fixation on body-conscious ease. Fabric innovation held its own spotlight. One standout, a striped terry robe that looked like leisure, but on closer inspection was painstakingly cut from finely laser-cut leather. The effect was decadent, yet deceptive, an everyday silhouette reimagined with couture-level craftsmanship. It summed up the collection's quiet rebellion, taking the ordinary and making it extraordinary. Still, questions hovered. Were the pom-poms necessary, or a playful indulgence in a house known for restraint? Were certain pieces, artfully shredded, almost installation-like, too conceptual for the women who built Calvin Klein into a household name? The brand's DNA has always been about clarity, stripping away the superfluous. Leoni seemed to be testing the boundaries of how far one can push minimalism before it becomes maximal in disguise. And yet, when the collection settled into its stride, the message was clear. Practical outerwear, lean knit dresses, unfussy coats. They were made for real women. Women who want their clothes to move with them, not against them. The artistic flourishes may have sparked debate, but the essentials rang true to the house's heritage: freedom, wearability, and a refusal to overcomplicate. In her second season, Veronica Leoni proved she's not just curating Calvin Klein's history, but interrogating it, teasing out contradictions, asking hard questions about American ease, and balancing them against the demands of today. It wasn't a flawless collection, but it was undeniably alive, pulsing with energy, and very much in conversation with the women it hopes to dress. This is Calvin Klein collection for 2026. Spare, sensual, sometimes experimental, but always wrestling with what matters most. And that, in the end, is what makes it modern.